Hey, my name is Anson Ross Thompson. With me today is the beautiful
Jenny Dillister.
Together we own a company called the Thompson Group, and we wanted to give another COVID-19 update. There's been some court cases, and we wanted to bring your attention to those. We'll talk about them, and then we'll include some data linking back to the articles we're talking about. I want to give a special thanks to Chris Mosley at Sherman Howard. He's been keeping us updated on the happenings, and then we are taking that information and giving it back to you. So thank you, Chris, and please note my Corona cut is getting longer. So you want to start off?
Yeah, basically what we're going to do after this video is send you some links to some articles that Chris sent to us. As promised in all of our videos, well, we feel it is our job, our duty as friends and clients to keep you informed as we get information. And so anyway, we have 4 different articles that were sent to us. We won't bore you with all the legalese, but the first one basically is stating, again, that various states, I think there's 6 or 7 total to date, have filed lawsuits relative to the business interruption insurance, the business income form. That's a property form that we keep talking about. The one thing in this article, that one sentence I don't agree with, it states that though these policies, the insurance policies, likely cover losses due to COVID-19, an increasing number of legislatures wish to make that fact certain. Well, to date, we have no policies with business income coverage that are covering the COVID-19 situation, because it's a property form, because of the direct damage to property, because of the virus exclusion. This is going to take state government's involvement to overturn the language in these contracts. So again, just keeping you updated, what's going on. We get information and we get it to you as soon as we receive it.
Yeah, the next one we want to talk about was a Pennsylvania ruling that was talking about, it was a Supreme Court ruling that basically there was some business owners, actually the name is Danny DeVito. I don't think it's the real Danny DeVito, but it's Danny DeVito versus the governor of Pennsylvania. And they were questioning his ability to shut them down. And the Supreme Court basically comes back and says he had full authority to do that because this is a catastrophe. And they lean towards there is direct damage, and they give statistics in terms of if 2 people were in a business, there's a high likelihood that that was transmitted to the property. And so we'll include that as well. We've got an article written by Jordan Rand, which is really well written, and then they actually include the court case. So if you want to get a deep dive in that, we can include that as well. What's the other one?
Well, the other link that was sent to us is relative to the dangers of the COVID-19 exclusions in D&O policies. So I think it was Lloyd's of London came out with the first exclusion for the COVID-19 virus dated March 2020. And it puts a specific exclusion in the D&O policy for this coronavirus. The problem with that is, what if you have a company who was already failing prior to the COVID virus, and then they go out of business, policy renews, has a COVID exclusion? Is there an issue there? Yeah, there probably is. And keep in mind, D&O policies are claims-made policies. They're not occurrence policies. If you want more information on what that means, reach out to us. Happy to explain that. But again, starting to see, it looks like there are going to be coronavirus exclusions on the D&O policies that create other coverage issues.
Yeah, I think the last thing, Dakota, our operations manager, was on a call with some young agents, and they were talking about, because there was no premium collected for this event, it was not baked into the cake, if you will. If the states force carriers to pay what they think the claims could possibly be, many insurance companies are going to become bankrupt. So there's got to be a balance there. And but we just, we're getting this information daily, and we'll share it with you. We will include the 4 links that Chris gave us, but also some additional information, as we always do. COVID hotline, 800-886-6655, 1-800-886-6655. Call us if you have any questions, whether you're a client, a non-client, a prospect, you just have questions. We'll get them answered.
Thank you.
Thank you.